So the first thing I'm going to use is the Silk Canvas Primer. And I've seen a lot of people rave about this, so I started using it. Basically, I'm just going to put that everywhere and it kind of fills in your pores and everything like that. I still personally like this one a little bit better. I said that I wasn't like a huge fan of like primers, not a huge fan, but like I just don't notice a difference. So I've never used this foundation before. It's probably too dark for me now, but it might match my body because my face is just so pale. It's ridiculous. Okay, so this definitely has a scent, which I know some people don't like scents in their makeup. I personally don't mind. And it's very light coverage, which I prefer because I usually like when it looks more natural, but I like it when my skin shows through, but it also makes my face darker, which I appreciate, which is kind of a given, I guess, with a foundation. So the next thing I'm going to be using is this Nars concealer. Some cameras, man, like, come on. And I'm basically just going to use that to conceal everything under my eyes. I am breaking out here. It's not okay. When it comes to like pimples, I usually wait for the first layer of concealer to dry a bit, and then I'll take a bit more with my finger just to dab on top. So then it will go away forever until I take this off. So next thing I'm going to be using is the Mercier powder. I use to set under my eyes and anywhere I put the concealer, and I usually use the little leftovers to powder the rest of my face. Okay, after this, I'm just using kind of the leftovers that I have here just to kind of set the rest of my face to make sure everything is nice and smooth for bronzer. So lots has happened since I've been gone. In January, my dog passed away. It was very sad. He was sick for a while. He was just really getting really old and he wasn't able to see or walk or do anything like that. So we had to put him down 2 weeks after my Opa passed away. So lots there has happened since I've been gone. And then recently I traveled through Europe, which was amazing. It was really awesome. I met up with my friend who she was traveling for like 6 months, and we went to Italy and France and Germany and Croatia, and it was awesome, except for the fact that we were robbed. It was a targeted robbery. Firstly, I'm going to be using the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. This is the limited edition giant one, and I don't think this should be limited edition because I think this is like one of the smartest things ever. Bigger is better. Anyways, we were involved in targeted robbery and $15,000 worth of our stuff got stolen. It was not a time, to say the least. So if you guys want like a story time, get ready with me. I can do that. I know I have a video with Sir Matt, my hairstylist, and you guys could see how he does my hair, and it looks so good afterwards. He's literally a wizard. Like, he's a hair wizard. I don't even know how he does it, but I'm posting that first, and then I think I was going to do a story time if you guys wanted to hear about how we got robbed and just our absolute shit experience. Like, such a bad experience. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. And then, oh yeah, 2 days after that happened, my car, which was sitting on the street in Vancouver, got completely totaled. We think it was a drunk driver because it happened in the middle of the night, and they completely smashed my car and then smashed the car in front of mine that was parked. So I hear this news like 2 days after I get robbed, and I'm just like, why? My life is a literal joke. Literal joke. And now I'm just gonna squeeze my brush together and contour my nose a bit. Okay, this stuff is pretty unnecessary, and it's pretty ridiculous to get a palette just to do this, but I have this palette, and I don't tend to use it that much for stuff. It's the Becca Be a Light? Yeah, that's what it's called. Becca Be a Light palette. And this stuff is like a powder that I guess has some shimmers in it, but not shimmers that are like crazy sparkly. But I just like to take this and put it down my nose because it's more of a pigmented powder. You can literally do this with a pigmented powder that's a little bit lighter, like any face powder. I don't know why I do it with it, but I don't know, I just have it, so I use it for that, and I literally, that is just what I do. Just that. Okay, I'm gonna use this blush now because I remember when I was 13, this blush was like all the rave. It's the Nars Orgasm blush. It's just this coral blush that has gold reflex in it, and it makes your cheeks all pretty and shiny, and I don't know, I really do like it, and I'm back to it, and I've been using it every day. Next, I'm going to be using my Becca highlighter. Just so sad. I feel like this happens to everyone's. Oh god, it's dropping all over me. Anyways, I was saying, I feel like this happens to everyone's highlighter. Like, everyone's Becca highlighter, it always shatters. And I've dropped so many eyeshadows and they don't really shatter, but this does. Why is that? Conspiracy. And then I take a bit with my finger, and then in the corners of my eyes. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. That was too much. And lastly, for my face, I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Lock It Makeup Setting Spray. I use this setting spray, honestly, this setting spray, honestly, for the pump. It's the same with primers. I don't notice the hugest difference with setting sprays, except for the fact that I like that it gets rid of like all the kind of powders on my face. So this like makes it a little more dewy and doesn't make it look so like I'm a powder puff. You know what I mean? Anyways, with the spray, I don't know if you can see that, it's such a fine mist. So there's not all the big like water spots on your face that can completely ruin your makeup. Okay, so I'm excited to show you guys this product because I think it is the most genius invention, and for some reason it gives me like throwbacks to grade 3. This is the Brow Contour Pro. It's from Benefit. I'm sure you guys have seen this around. It has all these different things that you can pop up. Which I just think is genius, because especially because my eyebrows have just been total heinous lately. Like, they have just had a mind of their own, and I try to make them look nice, and some patches just need a darker color than other patches. And the fact that I have this, I've been using this because it has all these different colors on one pen, and you just click it up. Doesn't this remind you when you're in grade 3 and you, like, all the cool kids had those like coloring pens? Yeah, they were pens, and you could just change them from like red to blue to purple to green. Like, it was insane. Pick your color. So I'm using the lighter shade, and you just turn it and product comes up. Like, I remember we all used this when we were in Miami, and we like had to do this underwater photo shoot, and we all used this product because it's waterproof and it's stuck to our eyebrows. And lastly, for this eyebrow, I'm going to be using the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit, which is my favorite eyebrow gel ever. I just think it really just makes everything stick. Okay, so that is one eyebrow complete. Obviously there is quite a difference, so I'm going to quickly do the other one and then come right back. So I just got some tacos in me, and I also finished my other eyebrow. Another thing that I wanted to show here, which I totally forgot about, was the highlighter stick. And you just put this part like under your eyebrow. I like to just put it there first. Then I just take my brush and I blend it in, and it highlights your brow bone. The base is done. This is the photo I'm going to go off of. I saw on Pinterest this girl also did this makeup look. I finally tracked her down. I found her account. I'm gonna go look at what her name is. So I saw that she did it, and she did have a tutorial for it, and I really liked the look. And I know my friend and I were thinking of doing like BRATZ dolls for Halloween. I kind of wanted to recreate it and see if I could do it, and I don't think she has a tutorial for it, so I thought I'll make one. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna use is actually gonna be that blush again. I love using this as a transition shade and just like my everyday makeup as well. But since the top is very pink, I thought I might as well use this shade to do this look as well. And then we're gonna add like a darker pink or just something to kind of deepen it up a little bit more. Okay, next I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. I'm gonna be using this pink color here to also help deepen it up. It's actually really shimmery, but that's fine. I like a little bit of shimmer. Who has pink eye? I do. There's like a defined crease with a liner almost, so I'm gonna cut out my crease and kind of make it like winged like her eye is, and then I'm gonna add the eyeliner, so it kind of gives me a nice little line to where I should be putting the eyeliner, if that makes sense. I'll just show you guys. So I'm just gonna quickly do the other eye and hopefully it matches up to this eye. We will see. Okay, so then when we're at this stage, I'm gonna be taking the NYX Glitter Primer, which I use this every day for eyeshadows to just make it more pigmented and stick a little bit better. And before I put that on, I'm going back in with the Full Spectrum palette again, and I'm going to be taking this shade down here, and I'm going to put a shade over top, which I'm going to show you guys in a second, just because in the photo it's a very icy blue, so I want to try to make it as similar as possible. But I'm going to put down this glitter glue. So I'm going to try this. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. I hope it does, but I'm going to be taking Iced, and if I have to, a little bit of Bump. These two, sorry. And I'm just going to put it over top. This is literally my arm right now, trying to like figure out what colors and rubbing it off so I could use other ones. Okay, so now these are all done. I'm going to go ahead with my eyeliner and just follow the line of the crease, and also do winged eyeliner and connect the edges. Okay, so after this is done, then I'm going to want to follow the eyeliner to my outer thirds and then under my lash line. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go off camera and do this to the other side. Don't worry about the line down here being like so intense, because we're going to add white on the inside and then also kind of smudge it more on the bottom, I guess. So yeah, we'll be right back. I'm going to try this out to add a little something something. It's a Lime Crime Diamond Crusher. Looks like this. It's this color. It's so pretty. And I thought I would add that onto my eyes for a little bit of iridescent something something. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it smells so good. It kind of smells like Skittles or some sort of candy. I'm going to be using this shade here, and I'm just going to buff that in just to kind of make it not as harsh like Cleopatra. So now I'm going to curl my eyelashes and add mascara. Hopefully my eyeliner doesn't come off, because that is usually why I do mascara first before liquid eyeliner, because it usually comes off when I curl. And I'm going to be using the Lancome Big Waterproof Mascara. That was me at a poor attempt of a French accent. Actually, when I was in France, we were staying at this Airbnb. We were like, bonjour, like these people came up to us and we knew bonjour, so we were like, bonjour. And they started speaking to us in French and we're like, oh, sorry, like we don't speak French. And all they said was, why? We're like, why? And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't. Okay, now before I forget, I'm going to be taking this eyeliner. It's more like a cream colored eyeliner. I wish I had white. I probably do somewhere, but maybe I'll put white eyeshadow on top of it. But I'm going to put this in my lower lash line. And I kind of want to see what it looks like with a little bit of white eyeshadow on top. So I'm going to just take that same white eyeshadow from that palette. Whew! I have so much eyeshadow in my eyes. Oh! Lord help me. Just get white eyeliner. This is so dumb. Okay, so I kind of think these lashes will be perfect. These are Backstage Lashes in Date Night. This is what it looks like, lashes on. This is the eyes so far. Actually, no, the eyes are done. It's not so far, the eyes are completely done. eyelashes were near to impossible to put on, but I just like, I find that with any like thick band eyelash, if I could have the perfect eyelash, it would literally be like one of those super thin bands with so much lash. Why haven't they made these yet? So I don't know where my big lip liner went, but I'm gonna use this tiny one. It's the Spice lip liner from MAC, and I'm gonna overline my lips because that's what we're here for. I can't see out of these eyelashes. Beauty is pain. Oh wait, you can't even see. Hello. I'm going to add lipstick. Oh yeah, the lipstick is the, whoa, Bobbi Brown Luxe Lip Color Almost Bare. I love it. And this lip gloss is a Lipshine from Victoria's Secret, and I don't think there's a color. Oh, Peekaboo. I love it. It's like such a good gloss. Yeah, this is the final BRATZ makeup tutorial that I would personally wear on Halloween over like the big eyes, because it's just like more me. This is probably like as dramatic as I would go unless it's actual like SFX makeup. Anyways, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.